Did you clip in your wires? You
Yep.
put everything under, locked in? Nothing's rubbing on the drive shaft or pushing up on the body?
Well, I mean, good.
Because you ripped that tether off last time. So you're not going to tune it?
Not right now, no.
Oh, okay.
A little running.
What's that? Why are you checking mine?
Same, no, just check.
Trying to make sure yours is the same or what?
No, mine's definitely not the same.
I wonder if what's his name's up here. That's his battery. That might be his. I don't know. Raphael.
Oh, the guy that yelled at him?
Uh-huh.
Was that him?
Listen to it squeak. Why is it squeaking?
What's squeaking?
You don't hear it? Let's get out of the way of these people. That thing hanging back's dangerous. I gotta take this apart and service it now. Starting to squeak. So the Cow RC product lasted. That back wheel's wobbling too. See that?
I'm squeaking.
Yep, your steering's squeaking. Guess you gotta wash it in hot soapy water again. Because you haven't lubed anything, right?
That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna lose everything with dielectric grease.
That front wheel looks bent. My left front wheel looks like this.
That's the problem I have with mine. One was like this and the other was like this.
The other one's pretty straight. That one's bent pretty far. I wonder if the pin is bent.
Yeah,
Something's going on.
My right front is all bent.
And I think that last crash I had bent that rear wheel where it ripped the shock out. Something's, I wonder if it's the wheel bent or the hub is bent. Yep, yours is squeaking more than mine is.
It's been squeaking for like every single time we went up here.
And you haven't serviced it? You just took it all apart and fixed everything.
Squeaking is good.
Squeaking is not good. That means it's metal on metal. The bearings are probably sticking. Dog poo is still here.
When I put the body in it?
Look at the whole front diff is covered in dirt. All right, welcome back. We are up here at the track. Got the big batteries in it again. Hopefully I don't break the RC again. Just want to get a lot of run time. I should have charged up the smaller packs too, but these should give us, you know, about 40 minutes of run time. 8,500 mAh 4S packs. Even though they're 6S RCs, I think they run good on 4S. You can put 6S in them, but we're already over jumping these jumps, so there's plenty of power and wheel speed to get over this stuff. I'm barely touching full trigger on some of these jumps to get over them. And 6S is just gonna make it jump farther. So you have to learn how to use less power. Same way. You feel the wind now? Is that 10 mile an hour? Will he break it off the first jump or take it easy? Yep. Oh.
Meant to do that.
Oh, you meant to do the 360? Oh, again. You didn't learn from the first one, huh?
Getting used to it right now.
Used to it. You know you have to go fast and full trigger to get over it. Oh, Oh, you should have tapped the brakes right at the end.
Right now, I'm scared of using the brakes. Remember
Yeah, well, you got to be really close. You got basically right before if the rear wheels are going to touch first, and you're almost at the ground, you can lightly tap the brakes to bring it down so it doesn't do that.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's a 100% brake.
It doesn't matter. You're at the ground, so to just bring the front down really quick. But you have to be next to the ground and the rear tires only. So you didn't need the brake there. You gave it throttle and it came up.
Yeah, I don't think it came up at all.
It did. The front came up. I saw it when you were hitting the throttle. See, that's overshooting that jump. The rocks are vicious. Oh, almost ran into that fence.
No, I hit something on the bottom.
You accelerate it so hard. See, I tapped the brakes there. Oh, you should have tapped the brakes. See, now you're brake scared. Or at least, you don't even have to tap the brakes. Just let off the throttle a little bit. Oh,
that was worse than all mine.
Well, I tapped the brakes last minute because it was going to land on the wheel. The wind's throwing me off. Oh, that's a lot of speed.
I thought I was doing off. Okay, so you punched it.
Aircraft. Back on that rear wheel.
Something feels off, no?
It's just the wind.
I guess.
The wind's blowing it when it's in the air. But these heavy batteries are throwing it off. More poop. Hopefully I didn't break it. I landed on that rear wheel again. That one that's wobbling. This one. I keep landing on this wheel. And this one, for some reason, is bending out. Could be the lower pin. Looks like it's pulled out a little bit. Yep, that's what's going on. That pill's probably broken. Since this one takes pills to adjust those pins. No, not that I know of. Sounding kind of rough.
But it flipped over. I did a perfect thing.
Oh, you hit the brakes, I heard.
Oh, look, it landed.
It hit a rock.
Boom. That was pretty.
That's a hard landing though on the other.
Though,
You
yeah.
jumped way too far.
Trying to get like the perfect throttle position. That was too little.
What are you talking about? I bounced off, I skipped off.
You didn't even do that.
I did. I let off the trigger and hit the throttle again. See? I skipped off again, let you crash. Oh, roll over.
You're free to go.
No, you're standing there. Like butter, baby.
I got the twisted.
Uh-huh.
Do you go full throttle?
Uh-huh.
Why does yours look so much stable in full throttle? Yours like keeps straight, but like when I go full throttle, it wants to spin out.
Uh-huh. You know why?
No?
The center diff.
Okay.
It's too stiff.
Ah.
So basically, if you take the back wheels, you pick them up and you drive both wheels, it should spin pretty easily, like this. See how it's not spinning the front wheels? I bet you if you do that, your front wheels are gonna try to drive. Because you probably, I think when you originally set that up, you put stiff oil in it because you were bashing it. So pick up the rear and spin them. It should spin real easy. Let's see. I mean, it's pretty easy. That diff's pretty loose. I mean,
Let me feel yours.
it's about the same.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yep. So that's basically the diffs make it stable. Unless you have something bent or twisted.
I don't think so.
I mean, I haven't even looked at this. Well, your shocks are way too soft in the back.
Yeah,
Your springs. Because it's dragging the rear of the chassis. You see how it's almost gone?
Yeah. I think, so when I do hit full throttle, and the back is like dragging.
It's kicking on the rocks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's too low to the ground. Yeah, see? Now it's not dragging so hard.
Let's see. It came up a little bit.
You're way over jumping that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there it is. That middle part, yeah.
It looks better. Oh, you should. You were already nose down and you hit the brakes.
Yeah, I think I got the I think something
like that.
Yeah, mine broke.
Mine did the same exact thing. Like I hit something over there.
Yeah, other side broke this time.
Yep. Same bolt.
No, different one.
Yeah, but I mean the same standoff.
Yeah.
Yep. And the screw is still in there from the last time we fixed it. So you got to do that whole repair again.
Oh.
This time you should take off the shock tower and hammer it straight.
Okay.
Look, you even got a rock down in there. And it looks like the pin's pulled out. Look how far forward that pin is. I don't know why your pins are coming out.
I think that's just normal.
No.
It has like the stoppers right here.
I understand that, but this is supposed to be like flatter.
Is it?
Yeah, because mine has caps on it. Look. My pins don't even come out. The caps are there.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
So it's like something's wrong up there. Like that should be farther in. It's not pushed in all the way. It's definitely not pushed in all the way. I mean, here it looks like it.
Yeah.
But the top doesn't. Looks like it could be bent.
Could it be that the pins are longer or no?
No, they would be shorter and sliding forward. I don't know. But let's take it back. You got to carry it because that shock ain't going to drive, or that axle ain't going to drive it. It's going to try to lock up.
Oh, was it the car or me?
Well, that was you hitting the brake.
Yeah. I think...
I did the same thing, but I didn't hit the brake. I was still on the gas.
Yeah, I think I got confused.
You did.
Yeah, I got confused whether
because you were already full throttle and it was nose diving.
Yeah.
So at that point, all you could do is stay full throttle.
Yeah.
And then before it hits the ground, you got to let off the trigger. Because if you hit the ground on full trigger, that wheel's going to want to drive.
Yeah.
And it's going to break something. That's why you always hear me when it hits the ground, you hear the RC doing nothing, just tumbling.
Yep.
Well, there we go. We're gonna go back and change out this screw. We'll be right back. All right, well, it's the next day. Still windy here in California. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's been windy, cold. It rained yesterday. But we ran over to go ahead and fix this. I repaired this, showed my son how to repair it on the last one. So I had him do it this time. He pulled the standoff off. And you got to take a pair of channel locks, lock it, and then unscrew the standoff. Well, he was screwing it the wrong way. Stripped all the threads off the nut, then kept clamping it to where it was basically flush on both sides and you can't get a bite on the piece that's broke off in there now. So now we have to order a standoff. That's just part of working on stuff. You can't have Dad do it for you every time. He's just got to learn. I showed him his mistakes, and now I'll have to buy a part because the screw is just in there. I've tried drilling it or tapping it to get it out. Just no way. The piece is too small. I have automotive tools, and you know, to sit there and fight with it for a $6 part is just not worth it to me. So he's gonna try to get that piece out. It's not gonna happen. I have ordered another one. So figured I'd end off the video now. Since there was no ending to the video, we were just gonna go repair it, come back and finish running. We can't finish running now. I'm gonna take this down, and service everything. I'm gonna have them do the same thing, and we're gonna get a part for that because they're both starting to squeak now. Service the bearings, service the pins, get everything cleaned out. We'll go out and have some more fun. His tires should be in soon because we ordered a set of these fronts for the back of his, and these are getting pretty bald now. But there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.